So that's one of the main reasons why I'm running. I ask for your consideration. Thank you.
Mr. Mayfield.
Yeah, my name is Ross Mayfield Jr., and I'm a lifelong resident of Mendocino County. I was born here in Ukiah, up at the General Hospital. I'm running, and I ask myself why I'm running. It's because I've been so tired of hearing that we haven't done a thing about getting any water. Water is the main primary reason I'm running. I brought along the little spigot and the bottle of water here to go along with it, and it's empty. And we haven't done anything about it. We haven't done anything about it since 1959. We've known we've had the problem. The problem is continuous throughout our whole district and also through the county. We don't have any economical housing or low-income housing because of it in Brook Trails. We have the same problem in Willits, where they're in a moratorium as well, right on down the line. Water throughout the county is a major issue, and it has to be resolved. I'm a consultant to cities, counties, and public utilities throughout the state. I deal in water rights issues, also environmental issues. We also deal with grants and CDBG, FEMA, you name it, I can give you all the acronyms. I'm running very fast here because I only have 2 minutes. The thing that we need to do today is we need to have some economic development and affordable housing. Water is the key. Without water, we will not get anywhere. Presently, nothing has been done. I work with the water agencies who would like to do something and have something done, and I can give you a lot more history on it. So that's why I'm running. We have to have water.
Ms. Clifton.
Good evening. My name is Estelle Pally Clifton. I, too, am a lifetime resident of Mendocino County. For those of you that aren't familiar with my background, I was raised here in Ukiah, but when I was much younger, grew up in Round Valley, where my father has his business, Covelo Organic Vegetables and Flowers. He's one of the oldest long-term organic farms in the county. So I grew up in the summers working on his farm. I went to Mendocino College here. I have degrees in culture ecology and sustainable community, and I also have a degree in forestry and watershed management. I am presently a consultant. Similar to Ross, I work for private landowners doing jobs such as botanical surveys, wetland delineations, and I'm a registered professional forester. So I, too, am very familiar with the state and federal rules around planning issues and local planning. What I would like to see in this county is that the supervisors need to make it a top priority that we do long-term economic planning. And we need to focus on creating a more sustainable economy that will best suit our local needs. We need to recognize that our economy and our social needs must plan for the current and the future residents and take into account the resource constraints and the infrastructure needs. So we have a situation, as Ross was saying, in which our water needs to really be addressed. And we need to look at the whole issue together, not in separate districts. We need to look at our groundwater, our surface water, and what is our available capacity, so that when we plan for our growth and our economics, that we make sure we allocate water capacity to residential, industrial, agriculture, and not build out beyond maintaining a balance of what will make our economy strong here locally. Thank you.
Thank you. So we can start asking questions, and I have plenty of them already. Let's talk about the economy a little bit more. We kind of started out that way. Would you give a specific example of a business that would be considered economic development that you would like to bring to this county? And at the same time, you might also talk about how would you protect small business owners of the valley? Let's see, Mr. McCowan, I guess you get to start this time.
Well, I think we should focus our economic development efforts on small businesses, particularly existing local small businesses or startups. Small businesses are the #1 engine for job creation. I think it would be natural for us to focus our economic development efforts on trying to promote alternative and sustainable energy businesses, green building businesses. These would be a natural complement to the recent decision by the Wine and Wine Grape Commission to focus on Mendocino County as the greenest wine region, and also our current organic agriculture. I think we could really develop a niche identity for ourselves in that regard. and also focus on value-added processes so that we add more value to our natural resources that are produced here.
Thank you. Mr. Mayfield.
Do I get 2 minutes too?
1 minute.
I was just watching the time card.
That was 2?
Yeah.
No, we're 1 minute now.
That's okay.
There's a minute hand over there. You
Yeah.
have to be careful, ladies. Somebody can watch.
Would you repeat the question again?
Okay. Give a specific example of a business that would be considered economic development that you would like to bring to the county. And there's a second question. How will you protect the small business owners of the valley?
Well, there's 2 or 3 different businesses that I'd like to see brought into the valley, not just one. One of them would be turnaround solar power, solar energy. There's another company that I dealt with and I met down below in San Diego when I was down there. And they have a solar panel dish that they set up, and it creates electrical energy as well as a byproduct of hot water. And I'd like to see them come in. That's one. The other is to walk around and, to turn around and meet with the other existing businesses that are here, such as our mills and the other industries that are here, and see how we could enhance them by a pellet mill or something else coming in so they can do more with their products that they have there, and enhance ways in they could get funding or whatever planning or other means that we need to turn around and enhance them. Keeping the small local businesses and everything else here, that's a must. We need to be able to do that. But it has to be something that's going to turn around, they can thrive with, and we can all enhance our local economy with as well. So I would be looking after their interests as well in the same fashion.
Thank you. Ms. Clifton.
Our local economy is strong because we do have a strong local business base, and the local businesses create the highest revenue for our county. The multiplier effect of them shopping at other businesses is what is the foundation for our economy. So when it comes to economic development, I want to see the supervisors focus on expanding local businesses and creating opportunities for local entrepreneurs, as well as encouraging outside businesses that want to invest here. But that shouldn't be put to the top of the tier. Let me think of what else I'll say, sorry. Economic development. Well, what is most important is what we produce primarily here in our county, and that is the primary production, which is our ag, timber, and range, and manufacturing off of our primary producing things. And there's a number of things that we import that we could be producing locally, and that's where we should focus our economic development.
Okay, Mr. Mulhern.
Yep. To my understanding, I have to take exception to Ms. Clifton's comment that we have a strong economy, because from all the people I'm talking to, we do not have a strong economy. We've lost Masonite jobs, we've lost LP jobs, we've lost timber jobs, and we haven't replaced those jobs over the years. What my constituency and my supporters are saying is, tell DDR to bring their project, bring a Costco and Target, stop the $200 million a year that are going to Santa Rosa, let that money get circulated around in our community. What that's going to do for the downtown businesses, it's going to bring people in from the coast, it's going to bring people up from Cloverdale, from over in Lake County and up north, and they're going to come here and they're going to eat in our restaurants and they're going to shop in our boutique stores, and they're going to be a boom to the downtown. So in case I was making it a secret of anything, I am supporting the DDR project out at the Masonite site.
Okay. I did you already. You got to start. Okay. This goes back a little bit to what Mr. Mulhern said at first. I've got 2 questions on nonprofits that are both kind of interesting, and I think you could tell what you could answer them both at the same time. One is, all nonprofits need funding. How do you propose for Boys and Girls Club to remain open the next time they run out of funds? And the other question is, nonprofits have become the de facto safety net for our community. They also employ 10% of the workforce. What will you do as a supervisor to strengthen this valuable part of our economy?